Hello, everybody. I'm Jen Allward, introducing myself for the Reflecting Light Conference coming up in July. Very exciting. My session in there will be living lightly, about releasing the lies of our identity. And today I thought I'd continue on this theme that's going for the conference. And a lot of the titles of the sessions of being a light, of reflecting light. And I thought we'd do a little bitty art project inspired by several things. One is this candle. Has this gold, it is a sticker. But I went online and I found a couple of resources for adding gold leaf to glass. And I have this old lantern at the house, and I looked it up because I wanted to figure out for you what the real reason behind the shimmery metallic that you can see in this lantern and that you often see in the mercury reflectors behind old oil lamps. And it's actually in the 19th century, they would put those lamps in front of the mercury glass because it dramatically increased the light and it focused it. And I thought that was a great thing to remember when we're thinking about connecting more with God, about tapping into the source of our internal light. How do we reflect? How do we tap into that internal light that God gives us and allow it to reflect out? So as I do this, I'm just going to give you a couple of pointers and then I'll read some more of my notes here. I cleaned a couple different glass jars, not sure of what I would be using today. You can go, to the dollar store or something and buy a votive holder that you like, or you can look through your cupboards and maybe there's a jar. This is actually like a jelly jar that I really like the shape of. But if you're missing a lid or you're just kind of done with that jar, paint on the adhesive for gold leaf. Several of them said that it would take 15 minutes for it to dry, and this one actually said it takes a half an hour for the milky color to turn clear. So I painted something on this one already, and I'll just show you. You dip a brush in. It said don't let it pool, but you just paint on your design, and you don't have to do it with a little brush. You could splatter it, you could get a bigger brush and just wipe large areas. You could also, like this old lantern, you could paint the inside of something with this gold leaf adhesive. And that's something I'm going to do at a later live when I have a little bit more time, experiment with this a little bit more, of what happens when you paint the inside of a container black and there's just gold on the outside. And what happens if you do the reverse, if you paint the inside gold and the outside's black? How does that light react differently? I did attempt to use this cool metallic luster cream that you just paint on things. And while that works really well on canvas and wood, it does not adhere at all to the glass, so that idea won't work. But gold leaf is very fun. You want to do this in a room without a breeze. Gold leaf comes in different shades, so depending on the color that you enjoy, and it's not very expensive, and it tears off really easy. And you lay it over where you put your adhesive once it's dry, and it will only stick in the end to where you have the adhesive, and it comes with this great gilding brush that I'll have to remember to keep clean, probably keep it in this box so I don't use it for anything else. And you tap the gold leaf on and eventually brush it off, burnish it off so that it's only sticking to where the glue was. So while I do this, I wanted to read a few other notes that I had. One of them was about Isaiah 60, particularly verses 1 through 3. It says, "Arise, shine, for your light has broken through. The Eternal One's brilliance has dawned upon you. See truly, look carefully. Darkness blankets the earth. People all over are cloaked in darkness, but God will rise and shine on you. The Eternal's bright glory will shine on you, a light for all to see. And nations north and south, peoples east and west will be drawn to your light and will find purpose and direction by your light." And I found that very encouraging. I actually thought the whole chapter was quite powerful and relevant to this conference and to the classes and to truths that God is wanting to speak through us and shine through us as we learn to soak in His light and let it be what is reflected through our lives. And there are verses all over about how He is the light within us. He lights the path in front of us, and He also floods the earth with His light, and darkness is not dark to Him. He can find a path through everything. So I hope this idea was encouraging to you. I hope these verses are encouraging to you. I hope you will sign up and enjoy all the encouragement that is coming through these classes and this conference in July, and be a light around you. Be a light wherever you are, in whatever way God has created you to be a very special light, and let His light reflect through you onto your path and to those around you.